Putting those two names together can jumpstart a host of feelings and memories through Tuscaloosa and Baton Rouge.
You go into ABC with no expectation, I'm about to switch up right now. How about
national championship games?
I ain't never seen nobody like Mom.
This rivalry has had it all, and we've got even more for you today.
Didn't see him on your social page. Not cool and like that. It was none of that 6'10" point guard. I said, yeah. Oh, gotta get the center.
As we see the number 20 team in the country, the LSU Tigers, taking on the 9th-ranked team in the land, the Alabama Crimson Tide. EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Davis, David Pollock, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. Alabama about to kick off to get things started. This crowd bringing an ear-splitting welcome to their visitors. Keeps it on the bootleg. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. The free safety timed his rush perfectly on the blitz, and they come up with the sack.
Yeah, and the free safety usually stays deep and plays coverage, plays in the middle of the field, but they spin him down, bring him in the blitz. You can tell, caught the offense off guard, and he gets the quarterback and gets the sack.
It's second and long now as this defense has some energy after that last sack. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
You know what I really like about games like this at this point in the season? You find out who you are. You find out whether you're going to stay in the race.
And who can step up and handle the challenge, right? This is easily one of the toughest games to date for both of these programs coming into this one. So there's a lot of eyeballs, David, on this game to find out who's mentally and emotionally the toughest.
Yeah, and we're going to point to this game as we get later in the year and big decisions are made. You've got a top 25 win. You beat them in the middle of the season, X, Y, and Z, so these are big for the resume.
Yeah.
Grabbed in the middle. It's Brown. The defense got caught that time, and they finally get him on the ground at the 41.
And that is a backbreaker if you're the defense, because you've done your job up to that point. You've set up the offense in third and very long. You know they're going to throw it. You cannot allow a guy to get open that deep down the field for an explosive play. Somebody's going to have to answer for that when they get to the sidelines.
Finds his man. It's Brown. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down.
Yeah, when you get that man coverage, most people are taught to have inside leverage. So that out route's there if your QB can put some air on it and throw it outside of the guy. But tight coverage, but a really nice throw on that out route.
The play action fake. Got it behind the line. It's Green.
Sorry, Coach.
Stopped and forced out of bounds at the 21-yard line, just outside the red zone, and they are looking to get one in here. Think about when Garrett Nussmeier goes into the quarterback room at LSU, and there are giant murals of Joe Burrow and Jaden Daniels, Heisman winners. Jesse, that's some pressure. But, man, if he can cut down on the turnovers, he might join them.
Yeah, there's no question about it, Reese. This guy has a lot of talent. I really also just appreciate the fact that he stayed put at LSU. In an era of college football where especially quarterbacks are transferring 2, 3, 4 times, naming off those guys who just did, it would have been so easy for Nussmeier to try to find another opportunity somewhere else. He believes LSU is the best situation for him to win a national championship and get him off to the NFL.
This crowd, full throat, splitting the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. Looking for the score. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line.
Well, on the opening drive of the game, establishing a rhythm and a cadence offensively is really, really important. They've done some good things on this first drive to put them in this situation. Obviously, you just threw an incompletion on second down. You're likely going to throw it again here right now. Quarterback has just got to settle in. Timing is important. Get rid of the ball on time. Trust your read and execute this passing play if you're throwing.
On fourth down, looking to pass. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. And they are stopped on fourth down. That decision will be questioned. All wideouts, no backs. Looking to pass, it's Simpson. Just a short pass to the tight end. Didn't pick up a lot there, moving forward just a few. The emotions and energy figure to be high all day, guys, because of what's at stake this late in the season. Really a must-win for both teams.
Yeah, these are the ones that get your blood moving, Reese. You get jacked up, man. You don't have to say anything in the locker room, give these big speeches. You know what's at stake, Jesse. You're ready to rock and roll. This is when you prove you're the big dog.
Which is pretty cool, too, because it's been a long season. And these teams obviously are both physically and mentally tired, but you're right. For this kind of game, this is the one you circled at the start of the year. You knew that this was going to matter. There was going to be a lot on the line. Now it's time to go out and prove you're the better team.
And I love when my quarterback sees zone and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
Well, that's just a great play by the defender and great timing. It was the hit that forced that incompletion.
Alabama comes to the line on third and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. He's got an open man. Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38.
Throws a nice completion there for a first down. This guy has been the biggest key to this team's success all season long. He's shown up in big moments. He's won big games. He's putting up big numbers, and that's why he's in the discussion to win the Heisman Trophy.
They finally get to him. What a play there to pick up the first down.
Defenses have their hands full with him. They just give up a big pass there for a first down, but it's not just the arm you got to worry about. It's his legs, too. This guy's top 10 in the nation, total touchdowns scored, and that's why he's in the discussion for the Heisman Trophy.
The offense changing the play. From the red zone, looking for a space. Nobody open. He just throws it away, and it'll bring up second down.
In most instances, I would say really, really nice decision by the quarterback. But when you've got speed like this guy has, I think you'd sometimes, instead of throwing it away, would like to see him take off and see if he can go make something with his feet.
To the air, it's Simpson. Fires to the wideout. Looking for the goal line. Makes a catch with defenders everywhere. And now the defense backed up with a first and goal from the 5.
And this guy has been putting up huge video game type stat numbers each and every week. Threw for over 300 yards last week. He's putting up another monster game today.
He's going for the goal line. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Bama! They can use this first score to sort of set the tone, guys, in this rivalry matchup.
Man, doesn't this feel good to come out, score early, get the crowd involved, get the nerves out of the way, Paul, when you're playing in a big rivalry game.
Yeah, I feel like momentum's always a big thing in any game. In rivalry games, it's that much more important because everybody is going to feed off that first score now.
He'll bring it out. It's Thomas. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out in the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. I guess a lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Intercepted, and that total goes to 16. And how about that play? Even with the short return. The red zone, they've got it at the 17. Guys, here
Smart.
comes that Alabama offense onto the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
And I like the defense being aggressive. They heated up that RPO. He didn't even give him time to read it. I'm getting in the backfield right now, making a play, being aggressive, bringing the fight to the offense.
Pulls it in. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall.
Well, a great job making the tackle there. Now setting up third down in your own red zone. This is a stop you have to come up with. You want to give up field goals in this area of the field, not touchdowns.
They'll turn to the Wildcat to keep this drive alive. Direct snap. It's Miller. They make the stop, but not before the chains move and the Wildcat formation pays off. We thought we might see some of this. They'll go to the Wildcat formation here. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. So Alabama takes the lead into the quarter break. And we've come to the end of one. And let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats. Lots of time left and ready to go back at it here in the second quarter. They'd love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. On the direct snap, it's Miller. Just hammer it with this running back again, and he noses his way into the end zone.
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back. Knowing if they get down in this area of the field, he can get it done, and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
And that kick was perfectly down the middle. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. This series dates back to 1895. One of the odd things, guys, is historically the visiting teams have had a lot of success.
And these fans don't like each other. Matt, you can feel the hate, the hostility. Both programs so talented, recruited at a high level. These teams have even rematched for a national championship before, Paulo. These 2 teams are ballers.
And this is a game, too, David, that everybody circles on the calendar at the start of the season. We all know that conference championship, national championship, Heisman Trophy implications are on the line. And the intensity level in this game, it's simply
And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. And the Tigers want to move quickly.
Well, what a great job by the defense and phenomenal effort chasing down the quarterback, getting that sack for a huge loss, and now they're licking their chops, lining up in tempo. They're ready to do it again.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. A lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Listen to this crowd just shaking the girders of this place, trying to help their defense. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Trying to make magic with his feet. He won't get there. It'll bring up 4th down.
Really good job by this defense. 3rd down, understanding, taking away the pass first. But I got to react, man. When these QBs take off, I got to stick my foot in the ground. Stop playing pass. Come up and get him on the ground. Big 3rd down stop.
The kick is on its way. And this one will be marked dead just outside the 40-yard line. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. They've been firing on all cylinders, touchdowns on each of the first 2 drives, and they'll try to make it 3 for 3. Grabbed over the middle. It's Edwards. Across the 25. He's got room. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening. 1st and goal from the 9.
And an early completion for this dude, but you'll see a lot of that. I mean, he's been unreal this season, like spreading the football around, multiple guys. Every game you look up, he's putting up huge numbers. This offense is built around his ability to throw the football, and that's why he's one of the best in all of college football.
So they come to the line, and the Wildcat going to give him a different look. Powers through. He just kept those big, powerful thighs churning, but he'll be knocked down at the 1.
This defense has got to get better at tackling in the open field or game tackling, because if you need 3 or 4 guys to bring a guy down, have fun with that.
We thought we'd see a little Wildcat formation in this spot, and here it is. On the direct snap, it's Miller. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here in this Week 11 performance.
Now, you always want to get the home crowd jacked up and get them excited, get out to an early lead, and they have 20-0. Defense playing well, offense playing well. They got a lot to cheer about here at home.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. They really need to get points on this drive to sort of steady the ship. Johnson wants to throw it. He lets one fly deep. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. Going the other way, and he's got room.
And some defensive backs just have a way of finding the football, and he's starting to develop that. His 3rd interception on the season, just has a good feel for playing that spot in the back end.
Here comes the offense back onto the field. Looking to throw on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Bernard. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup.
And you really want your best player to be your quarterback, to be your leader. And he's been that all year long. Dude, he's in the top 10 passing in all of college football, and he's leading this team very much in the Heisman race. And guess what? Got a chance to end the year strong, make a statement, and go out and be maybe the best player in all of college football.
Wants to go up top on first down. And he'll chuck that one away and save the down. Nobody was able to get open. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. They'll go to work in the air on second down. The screen, and watch out. Touchdown time. Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
And this crowd was already jacked up. They were already excited. They were already making a difference in this football game, and the offense continues to pile on and give them something to cheer about. 27-0 here in the first half. This has been all home team.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Interesting matchup this week in the Big 12 today. In fact, they're all interesting this season. Iowa State needs to pick up the pace, but this puppy is far from over. And with that crowd there in Ames behind them, I'm kind of banking on a comeback. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to TCU. They'll circle back if anything big happens in this Big 12 clash of the Titans. Guys?
Thanks for the update on that one. Kevin, let us know when it goes final. Extending the play. At the 35, he's loose. Ridden out of bounds at the 45. A big play for this offense.
This quarterback, man, looks like he's playing angry right now. He did not like that interception he threw the last time out on the field. You could see on the sidelines, guys, he could not wait to get back out there. And that time, it was like he was running mad. I don't even know if he really wanted to throw that ball. He just wanted to take off, scramble, go get the first down.
DBs will try to keep everything in front. They'll run it from the gun. And this one will be stopped for no gain. LSU right back to the line.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right
Hey,
away
babe,
back
did you
at
ever
the
get
line of
that
scrimmage,
K-pop
ready
thing
to
I sent
roll
you?
again with tempo.
Good date. I don't know.
It was right before the Disney Disney on Ice is like February 28th. And
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Motion from the wideout. Johnson looking to throw. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
I think a big reason this offense is struggling right now and why they're trailing on the scoreboard is they have not been able to protect this guy, and it's affected him. He has not looked very accurate. Moving forward, the pass pro has got to be better to help this guy out.
Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down.
I think for the quarterback, he's going to have to be so good with his eyes in this game. You're going up against one of the best defenses in the country. You've got to look guys off, especially when you're trying to throw to your primary target like he was on that last one.
The Tigers will try to convert on 4th down. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break.
Name is Toshi. Really
The Tigers need to pick it up on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. A shot toward the end zone. And it's incomplete. The long pass downfield. They couldn't hook up.
Man, aggressive play calls. Everybody wants you to be aggressive. They're aggressive. They take their shot. Now they got to live with a little bit of the consequences. They turn the football over on downs. Now their defense has to go out on the field and make some stops.
First snap of this drive will come from the 46. Looking downfield on 1st down. Snagged in the middle. It's Miller. They're not just using the running back as check down Charlie in the passing game. They're getting him downfield.
And take my matchups I like. If you're going to play man-to-man, who are you going to put on the running back? You want to put a linebacker on him? I like my chances, even with safeties. Those guys, listen, they aren't as great as corners in covering, so I like finding matchups and exploiting them.
Quickly complete. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down.
Nice job there by the receiver on the out route, not telegraphing where he's going. You can't be peeking to the outside, giving the defender an opportunity to break on the ball. He kept his eyes right down the field. DB had no idea where he was going, and that helped make that completion.
They make the stop, not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the 1st down. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Here's the pressure. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
This defense needed something to happen to create some momentum back to their side. They've built a deficit. QB's been very comfortable making plays. Exactly what you needed. Put some doubt in his head. Get to him. Hit him. Get physical. They get the sack on this play, and that's just what they needed.
Might be changing the route. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down.
Bad.
That's number 10.
Come on, man.
That is elite.
That's so bad.
Defense. First of all, you get him in 3rd and long, and then you
bad,
look to the go-to guy, Jesse. I am committing my resources to him because I know he's a freak, and I know you as a quarterback, you're trying to find that dude.
Yeah, and it's hard, 3rd in California, to convert that. Doesn't matter how good your receiver is, and this dude's obviously one of the best in the country, but the defense, they were all over it, they were ready for it, and they get the big pick.
Creates a little room. Oh, he's got some space. Down to the 26-yard line.
The switch didn't cost me like it never switches when I walking to it.
This guy just gives you nightmares. I mean, he's just got so much electricity. He just pulls it down and chews up yards like it's nothing. That's a quarterback. A quarterback doing that to your defense.
This offense has been sluggish to say the least, but finally they're on the move on 1st and 10. Back to pass, it's Nussmeier. Looking down the middle.
Oh.
And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands.
And this defense, we know, they present a lot of challenges. And you can see it right there, man. They shrink windows fast. They're a top 25 defense for a reason. You really better make sure you're dialed in today, or else they can make you pay in a hurry.
Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Pulls it in, it's Berry. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. LSU getting set on 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. Into the end zone.
Whoa! Good play.
They wanted to finish, and that they did on that possession.
Man, I'm sick of my
Head coach has to
interception,
love what he
man.
saw from his offense here at the very end of the 1st half. When you got to have an execution, it's got to be great in these 2-minute type situations. Really nice job handling the situation by the quarterback, making sure all 10 other guys on offense are on the same page. And they're still losing the football game. That's a touchdown they absolutely needed to have here at the end of the game.
You might not been out there.
Get that touchdown right before the half. Build the momentum, and the last thing you need to do is mess it up by allowing a big kickoff return. He'll bring it out. It's Young. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he had just taken a knee in the end zone. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. Looking for a crease to the left. They make the stop, and that is the end of the 1st half. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Huh? No.
LSU ready to boot it away and open this 2nd half.
I probably heard a snippet of it.
He'll bring it out. It's Young.
No, somebody was like, I saw a snippet of something. I saw a snippet of it. He was like, it says like, I'm back. He's like rapping. It's cool.
He's like in front of an well, like, okay, good, yeah.
Here comes that Alabama offense. Not sure they had to adjust much. They'll try to build on this lead.
I was like, second-hand embarrassment.
Pocket breaking down. That pressure got to him, and he just had to
I
chuck it
thought
out
he
of
was
bounds.
saying that he's
I
moving
think
to
he's
a
showing
music
you
without
his experience on that decision right there. There was nothing open, so don't try to force it in coverage. You've got the lead.
I know,
It's
it's funny
not
you saying
there.
this
Just
because
throw
Eldon
it away. The
really
head
was
coach
saying all of this
loves
stuff.
to see his quarterback make that kind of decision.
Man, you know when Judah first came out, we was like, what are you talking about?
No,
Out across the 20 and out to the 23, a pickup of 4.
Yeah, it's not like, you know.
They're facing a 3rd down. Making side adjustments here.
Look, after this
Looking to
game,
throw, it's Simpson. Got it in the middle, it's
definitely.
Bernard. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down. On 4th down, going to the air. They gambled in their own end, turn it over on downs, and now the set up.
That's a gutsy call.
Oh, man.
I know the analytics world says to go for it more often, but when you're in your own territory,
Golly,
now you turn
bro.
the football over to the other team. Points are so much easier to get. Obviously, I know, Jesse, it didn't take a color commentator to figure that out.
They'll start this drive going to the air. Catch in the middle, it's Brown.
That's a good job by the drag route there, understanding its zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an open spot quarterback.
And the Tigers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Keeps it on the draw.
Bro, who is that? Who is this monster? Every time I see him in the game, I gotta, because I know you read it with him.
I mean, these guys,
Jesus.
the football or running it, at least they have the football in their hands every time. You know where they're going to be. You focus in the defense, blocking low, you understand what they were trying to accomplish, doing a good job getting to the quarterback, and then make those physical hits count. Finish those tackles with aggressive hits.
I believe, man. I gotta do better, man.
For a whole length of a game.
I really gotta do better,
LSU
man.
quick to the line. Looking to throw on first down. Dances away. And not much going on downfield. He'll just get rid of it. And
Gotta be better, man.
This is a top 25 defense, guys. One of the best units in the entire country. They're so good situationally, and they understand the importance of getting leads early, making the offense predictable, having to throw in these types of situations.
And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back in the 16. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Gets the back moving. On third and long, no secret what he needs here. So he was forced to just take what the defense gave him, and they were able to stop him short of the first down.
And when you're a defense and you get third and long and you know exactly where those sticks are, you set your feet at them, they throw it underneath, I go rally, make the tackle. Perfect third down and long execution by this defense.
With a double-digit deficit here in the second half, they're going to go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Unleashes to the end zone.
Oh, if he had the other quarterback, yeah, that's a win. All right.
You know, offensively,
Let's
in
turn
that
up.
situation, fourth down, you're throwing for it. Everything has to go right, or someone just needs to be able to make a play to keep the drive alive. They couldn't get it done, and now the offense is coming off the field.
Looking to throw, it's Simpson. Under fire. And he was hit just as
Or
he
not.
was releasing the pass.
Let's turn up or not.
Yeah, and I'll
Gee.
give him toughness points. He stood in there, stared down the barrel, got whacked, but I won't give him smarts points because he threw into double coverage. You got to make a better decision than that. So try not to get walloped, and definitely don't throw him into double coverage.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Quarterback making adjustments. They'll snap it from the gun on third down. Punch it out of the air. It'll be a first down as he gets it to the 24-yard line. Offense lining up quickly.
And the offense showing off the short passing game, moving the sticks. Nice job, and look at them. They're right on the football, ready to capitalize on this momentum.
Makes the catch. It's Horton. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep him from getting the first down.
And he shows you the arm right there, but I tell you what, I've been impressed with this young man and his ability to do both. Rush, throw, lead a team, put up huge numbers in the top.
He's going for it all. Catch inside the 25. Touchdown, Alabama! He got a snap and just dusted the field.
Each and every week, I think this coaching staff does such a good job of scheming ways to get this guy the football in the passing game, and defenses can't cover him. With that last catch, this is now his 10th receiving touchdown on the season.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. Coastal Carolina has the lead right now, but they haven't been able to separate themselves just yet there on the surf turf in Conway. They're up by a field goal over Georgia State. Sun Belt, Fun Belt. We'll circle back if anything big happens you need to know about.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Back to pass, it's Nussmeier. Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Hey, man, if you're going to force incompletions when the QB's throwing the tight end, you better be physical. Nice job with the hit, forcing that incompletion.
Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Quarterback floating away from pressure. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
This quarterback has been struggling to find a rhythm in this game so far. Didn't have a ton of success in the first half, so here he is trying to ignite the offense with a deep shot.
That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. The Tigers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. Got him downfield. Plenty of room on that play, and they find their way to the 36.
That's a huge throw for the offense, but they're down by a ton. They're going to need a lot more of that, and it's not going to be easy considering the defense knows they're probably going to be throwing the ball every play.
Whoa, killing me on this. Bro, what is going on?
I know the offense is down by a lot here in the second half. You just need one big play, though, to spark the offense, get the confidence going, and they may have found it right there in that completion. Good throw, good catch. Now we got to keep it going.
Wow. Wow.
And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, LSU.
Wow.
Field shrinks, tight end grows.
Oh,
big targets, big results.
I've never heard it put that way, but you're dang right. That guy is so big. A lot of times you get a DB matched up on him. He can just post him up. A linebacker, he can run by him. So that's why these tight ends are so dangerous down here in this red zone.
Not much drives more anxiety than waiting to see if the hands team can corral the onside kick, and they do. Guys, here comes that Alabama offense onto the field. They still have a cushion, but you don't want to feed that hope with unproductive drives. Looking downfield, it's Simpson. Quickly out to the tight end. And an absolutely fearless tackle, giving up size, still got him on the turf.
That's a great example of the defense there, tackling the catch. As soon as the big fella caught the ball, down he went, not picking up the first.
It's complete. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down mark. The Crimson Tide needs to convert on 3rd and short. They'll try to pick up the first through the air, moving away from pressure. Going to try to get it himself. He goes out of bounds, and that'll take us to the start of the 4th quarter. We've reached a break, and Alabama has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings.
After a while,
One more quarter to play. It looks as if we are ready to go here in the 4th. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. On the direct snap, it's Miller. Wildcat look didn't get much. Picked up a few on that one.
And when you're down later in the football game, you got to start taking some chances. And that was a beautiful run blitz. Great job playing the probability, understanding it might be a run to run some clock. And they guess right, and they make a big play for this defense.
Finds a little space. Getting work done on the ground. He's pulled down at the 14-yard.
And that's a good second down run. Commit to the running game. Run the football. Great gain. Great job by the offensive line. Keep it rolling.
He challenged that.
The coach still thinks he was right. The officials say he was not. The challenge is denied, and the timeout is gone. Lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they've got. Direct snap. They get him down, but he was driving his way and gets it down to the 7-yard line. So they come to the line, and the Wildcat going to give him a different look. On the snap, it's Miller. He's brought down just running hard in the red zone, and he'll be just a few inches short.
And you know exactly what time it is when you get down here in the red zone. You got to be able to run the football. But when you got a back like this who punches the ball in the end zone,
who is that linebacker?
Every single game, you are going to feed that animal the rock.
Well, you know if you're this offense, you're dialing up this running back, man. He has been a scoring machine all season long. He just finds his way into the end zone, and this is a golden opportunity to put 6 up on the board with that guy in your backfield.
And his slip's just inside that right upright. And that will extend their lead even further.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, fourth quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. It looks as if this game is going to be one to just drag to the recycle. He tosses one high and deep down the left side.
Trying to back him up.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you.
Bro, tried to back me up.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You
really wanted him to throw that.
Stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Past the 50. At the 30. 10. He just sets sail for the end zone after the pick and turns it into a 2-point return.
How about the job by this field goal block unit? They didn't take the play off. They get penetration, get their hands in the air. You never know what's going to happen. It takes a good bounce. Next thing you know, you're scooping it up. You're taking it the other way and putting 2 points on the scoreboard.
They were ready for the onside kick and executed perfectly, and they secure the football.
And that is why they're called the Handstand people on onside kicks. Great job jumping on that ball.
The Tide offense rolls onto the field. Back to throw, it's Simpson. Unloads to the wideout. Working the middle. And they are finding some space in this defense. He's got it down to the 25.
And man, this guy's shown you the whole gamut, the whole arsenal. Like, he can run, he can throw, he can handle the moment, he can handle pressure. I'm interested to see how he finishes this season. He's already in the top 10 in total touchdowns, rushing and passing. Had a phenomenal year. Now is the time late in the season when you can go win those individual awards.
Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short game there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. The Tide trying to pay off this red zone trip. Second down, he'll throw it. Unloads to the right. Touchdown, Bama! And the route is on. That one puts them in really good shape to get back on the right track and get another W. Now they have extended this lead, guys, starting to put the hammer, but sometimes a rivalry game can give you a little of extra fight back.
And there can be no panic at this point now. You've worked too hard this offseason, David. They've had this game circled for so long. You've got to play your best football right now and fight back.
And you just need something good to happen on this next possession. You got to get the crowd back into this football game. Big rivalry. Get some emotion. Get some momentum on your side.
LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. Motion from the wide receiver. Looking to throw on first down. Going for it all. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
And it's going to be difficult for this offense, man. Just where are they going to find the plays? You can tell the defense sitting back. They're playing nickel. They're playing dime. So you need some receivers to step up, make some yards after the catch, some contested plays. This offense has got to do something, and they got to do it quick.
Wants to throw. It's Nussmeier. Bringing the heat.
Dog.
Wide open downfield. And the explosive play.
It's like I just knew he wasn't going to throw that. Like, I'm right Here.
Let's go. We
What
got
do
some
I
life.
do? I
We made a
screw it
big
up.
play, something to build off of. We need a lot of points, and we need them quickly. Time's running out. We're trailing big in this ball game.
With the catch, it's Watkins. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down. The Tigers moving quickly to the line. And he'll pick up one. It brings up 2nd and 9. Kept it on the ground on first down. Now back to the line.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
Zips it out to his man. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Clock stops, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense looking for anything to cut into this big lead. LSU lining up 1st and goal. They'll go to the air.
Oh.
Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. Back to pass on 2nd down. And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7. Now 3rd and goal, and tough yardage to cover here. From the gun, wants to pass. Quarterback strolling away from Heat. Ball into the end zone, and it's intercepted. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there.
The number one objective for our defense is to make the offense one-dimensional. Well, when they're trailing by this much late in the game, they're one-dimensional. They have to pass the football. We can bring more speed on the field. You see it. We know you're throwing the football. Nice break on the football. Nice interception. This one's almost over.
To the air, it's Simpson. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays. And they've had a great day so far.
And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep.
And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field? I know a lot's went wrong, but let's live in this moment and try to be great right here to end the game.
Alabama with a lot of ground to cover here on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the catch. It's Bernard. They mark him out of bounds at the 42, and they are on the move. I know they were expected to win this game, and they're just about to finish it off, but there is something to be said for handling this type of pressure.
Handling it and squashing it. I mean, what an unbelievable job proving that you're one of the best teams in the country. Leave no doubt. That's a good football team on the other side of the field, Palmer, that they just took apart.
Yeah, they've been able to fight complacency all season long. It seems like it never matters who's lined up across from them. They're bringing their A-plus game to the yard, and they did that here today. Statement delivered.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Quarterback may change this route. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Looking left.
Go fast,
Intercepted
bro.
for the 11th time. Good
So
game
bad.
on the return, and this
So bad.
defense has set them up with a big play.
Never say die attitude, and I love that, especially in these young players, because they're out there competing. And I know the scoreboard right now doesn't look pretty. They're not going to come back and win this football game, but I just love kids that are competing until there's zeros on the clock.
And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. And the Tigers in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Johnson wants to throw it. Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was knocked loose, and 3rd down is coming.
Well, at this point, you're still trying to throw stuff up against the blackboard and see if it sticks. You're down by a lot of points, so why not try it, right? And give the offense credit. You know, you're not just going to run the football. You're not just going to take a knee and go into the locker room with your tail between your legs. I like the fighting spirit, just not enough of that today.
Wants to go up top on first down. Fires the pass, intercepted.
And if you're the quarterback, you might want to stop throwing that guy's way. I mean, you knew coming into this game, David, he's one of the best corners in the entire country. He's already been picked off twice now. He is literally living in this quarterback's head rent-free.
And so nice to have a guy like this that can cut off half the field. Because now you can put resources elsewhere. He's proven, if you try me, bad things are going to happen.
They'll get this drive started from their own 45-yard line. Looking downfield on first down. Got it in the middle, it's Williams. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. The Crimson Tide can dig into that playbook here on second and short. Looking to fire. That's caught. It's Williams. Timeout called by the offense. 29 seconds left on the clock.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it's still a positive game.
Alabama needs just a few inches here on third down. He's going for the big play. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a fourth down.
And the defense gets the big third down stop, creates some momentum. Hey, I don't know if they're going to go for it on fourth down, but the defense is continuing to fight, continuing to hustle, continue to fly around. Like, these are positive signs from a group that you know needs to continue to grow, needs to continue to build, needs to continue to get better.
On fourth down, they'll try to throw it. Grabbed in the middle, it's Williams. Timeout called by the offense. Clock stopped with 21 seconds left. They came into this game with plenty of people putting them on upset alert, and they were ready for the challenge.
And they passed it with flying colors. And this is what you want to do as a team. You want to make these little statements across the season. And they prove, Palmer, the difference between them and the other team being ranked is wide, and there's a reason why.
You're right. Not all ranked teams are created equally, and they showed that here today, dominating in all three phases. This is a team everybody needs to look out for.
The Tide with the 1st and 10. To the air, it's Simpson. Here's a heat. And he just chucks it into the fourth row.
And it's nice to be a QB in this spot. He's had a great day, man. Like, great day. They've built a huge lead now. Incompletion's okay. Just take care of the football. Don't throw that thing to the other team.
Couldn't connect on first down. Now back to the air. Grabbed over the middle. It's Horton. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
And they say play to the final whistle. This offense took it to heart. Scoring late. Maybe they could have wasted the clock. They made no doubt about it. This one's over.
And the extra point splits the uprights. That drive covered 55 yards for the score. And they finish it off with a touchdown toss from the 23. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And after this play, the cake will be baked. Direct snap. It's Hilton. That one falls incomplete. They reached into the bag of tricks on first down and couldn't pull it off. So now it's 2nd and long. Johnson looking to throw. Played till the final whistle. It rolls incomplete, and that's the ball game. I know both of these teams were ranked, guys, but it really seemed as if they weren't on the same level in this game.
I think that was a pretty good statement game for these guys. I mean, you're ranked higher, you're more talented. A lot of people point to this game, possible upset, two really good teams. Jesse, they made it clear. There's only one really good team. It was them. They were the favorite, and they just made a point of it.
You're right. Not all ranked teams are created equal. One of these teams is a college football playoff contender. The other simply is not. And that demonstrated itself today. The higher-ranked team is a team with national championship aspirations. They've got so much talent. They look good today.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.